Hey guys, thanks for joining me today. I'm Casey Serafino-Lee, your local Hayward area realtor. And today we are on a field trip to the Hayward Shoreline for a hike and also the Hayward Interpretive Center. Why don't you join me now? So your first stop should be the Hayward Interpretive Center. It's open on Fridays, Saturdays, Sundays from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. But be sure to check out the Hayward Area Recreational District, or HARD for short, HARD.org's website to make sure that they are in fact open. It is definitely a destination to go to. This time they have an art exhibit. It's beautiful being displayed there. And then they often have taught times or child times, specific classes for kids to go to be able to learn about the shoreline. Although the Hayward Interpretive Center is wonderful, do not miss the Hayward Shoreline. The Interpretive Center is located at 4901 Breakwater Avenue in Hayward. If you were to look to the left, you would see Highway 92 that is leading towards the San Mateo Bridge. Let's step inside the center. Inside, there's an art exhibit going on by science illustrator Julie Ho Sung. And this piece on the right of the black neck stilt is my favorite. This is the master plan for the Hayward Regional Shoreline, which covers the history, ecology, infrastructure, recreation, and sea level rise. Now we're going to go inside and look at the kid area. This is the classroom, and it is set up like a classroom on one side, but they also have lots of little things to look out inside. It is totally geared for kids and adults too. Inside this room, they have amphibians and reptiles and fish to look at, and so many things that are interesting to learn from. Here at the Shoreline, they also offer nature detective courses for kids, and the age groups are 1 to 3 years old and 3 to 5 years old. An example of a class going on is a class called Marshy Movements for 3 to 5-year-olds, and it sounds like so much fun. Here is a little gift shop that they have that is displaying some of the birds that you will see around the shoreline. What is this substance? It's a very common substance found everywhere on Earth. It's in the food we eat and in our bodies. It used to be cultivated at the Hayward Shoreline using this device right here, the Archimedes screw pump. What is it? Salt. Now let's take a quick peek at what's going on at the shoreline from the observation deck before we go on our hike. A habitat restoration project that started in the 1970s, the South Bay Salt Marshes, it's home to a large number of wildlife species, from the Pacific cordgrass to the endangered California clapper rail. See if you can spot the wildlife on your walk along the Bay Trail, but do your part in preserving the Bay's ecosystem, and please stay on the trail. So when you're walking, you have to really pay attention or you're going to miss the wildlife. This day, I saw a red-tailed hawk, a great blue heron, a great egret, a snowy egret, and so many more birds. We are on the Pacific Flyway, so we get to see many birds that winter here and then they fly back home during the spring. So I hiked myself out here for you guys. Well, that's a little bit of an exaggeration. I love hiking out here. Today it is winter. It is right after the first of the year in 2020, and I'm wearing a t-shirt. That is Bay Area weather for you. The beginning of the week it was a little bit rainy, and at the end of the week it is awesome. I did bring a lightweight jacket out here, but I'm out here doing my video in a t-shirt and I'm comfortable. So anyways, I wanted to give you a quick tour. I am out here about, I don't know, a mile and a half out, and they have this wonderful bridge that kind of spans over some of the wetlands across, and then the other side is the bay. So I wanted to give you a quick 360 tour from this bridge. You're going to see Hayward Hills, Hayward, the industrial part of Hayward, which is not always the prettiest thing, but luckily we're a little far from it. You can see the bay. Although it's clouded over today, on clear days you can see the San Francisco skyline, and if you look really close on a clear day, you might even see the Golden Gate Bridge. Not today though, sorry about that. So let me give you that 360 tour. Okay, we're going to start with looking south. You can see all the little cars out there going across. That is Highway 92, and you can kind of see very much in the distance, you can see the San Mateo Bridge. As we keep going, we're looking north. You can see the hills over there. That is going to be Daly City, South San Francisco. San Mateo was a town that was before, and here we go. We are, if you look straight ahead, there's San Francisco, but today it's clouded in, unfortunately. Here ahead is the San Leandro shoreline and Oakland. There in the distance is the San Leandro Hills. And here we go. We're starting to see some of the Hayward industrial parks, but in the background you can see the Hayward Hills. And here we go. Right on the edge of our Hayward shoreline is the Russell City Energy Center that was built within the last few years. There you can see our gorgeous Hayward shoreline. It is winter, like I said, right now, so it is a little bit brown. Most of that brown out there is pickleweed. And here we are, back at the beginning to the San Mateo Bridge. This is pickleweed, and although it is the winter right now, and normally in the summer it's all green, like that. So all of this area is normally green. Thanks for joining me today on my awesome day touring the Hayward Shoreline. If you liked this video, please be sure to like it and subscribe below. And if you liked this video, you might like my Hayward Park series here or another video here, and be sure to subscribe to my channel here. Thank you so much, and see you on the next one.